Hey Tiger football fans, I'm Madison Dilldine, joined alongside head coach Coach Blankenship, and we are here at Memorial Stadium about to go 100 yards. You ready?
I am.
Let's do it. Coach, you're starting your 4th season with the Tigers. What are you most excited about this year?
The group of kids, a lot of them extremely talented, and last year when they played, they were infants. I mean, they were babies, and they're all back. They're not babies anymore. And not only that, but the work they put in the off season, and then you add in the game experience that they already have logged from last year. There's no substitute for game experience.
You talked about the off season, so talk to me about the growth that you've seen from last spring up until now.
Tons of physical development. That's my favorite thing about high school age kids and in football is you really watch them change from freshman to sophomore to junior, so on and so forth. But in addition to that, we added Clarence Hawley as our defense coordinator. Instant impact. Obviously the scheme is fun and the kids have really bought into that, but just the leadership he brings in accelerating our culture build.
Who are some guys fans should keep an eye on this season?
There are probably too many to name. I think our entire offensive line, I think people are going to be really pleasantly surprised to see that group. Caden Moody, who was 220 last year, primarily playing defensive line, is now 280, 6'6" guy. Tayshawn Jones-Wade started on both sides of the ball last year. He'll continue to do that and make a big splash. Deshaun Jordan did that last year as a freshman. He's a sophomore. Keaton Johnson, senior receiver, kind of anchoring that receiver crew as a leader. Jeremiah Satimba, phenomenal quarterback that we were able to keep healthy last year as a backup, and he's primed to have a breakout year. Octavian Roberson at running backs, as everybody saw him last year as a freshman. He's a special kid. Defensively, we've got about 6 guys at the defensive line that are really going to make an impact. Linebacker Cole Lamont really anchoring that linebacker crew. In the back end, you got Colby Crosby. You got Don Fryer. Messiah Owens played a lot last year as a freshman at corner, and I could keep going, but I'm ecstatic about the group.
What can fans expect out of this matchup against Springdale Har-Ber?
That's the mystery of a first game is you don't have a whole lot of film available to know what your opponent is, what changes they've made in the offseason. As we will every week, we're more focused on us. So as much as we'll have a plan ready for those guys, I think fans need to expect an exciting brand of football that the Tigers are going to bring this year. I think they're going to love the defense that we play. And then I think our offense will be back to what people saw in the first 2 years I was here.
That was 100 yards with head coach Coach Blankenship. He and the Tigers open their season tonight right here at Memorial Stadium. Kickoff is set for 7 on ArrowVision.